founder, director of Ajanta Vihara Institute of Spiritual Sciences. In this video, as an extension to my last video on how trauma of a romantic relationship, of love with your any kind of trauma that you're going through with your romantic partner is stored in your body. In today's video, I want to talk about physical abuse and how physical abuse is stored in your body and what could be the reason for you not to move out of such abusive relationship. When we talk about physical abuse, it also of course is connected to your emotional state, right? Which means that emotionally also you're going through that abuse, not only physically. But my focus today is physical abuse. Recently, a client of mine encouraged me to see a movie called Darlings because she said, "You know what, Jyoti, feel I feel so connected to what Alia went through in that movie." So it's a movie in which Alia Bhatt has played this role of this girl who goes through physical abuse in her relationship, in her marriage. Now, first important thing is to understand already your self-esteem and self-worth and sense of self-worth and confidence is so low when you're going through physical abuse in a relationship. On top of it, if you start to blame yourself, feel guilty about not being strong enough, not being wise enough, not having the guts, the strength to move out of the relationship because you're emotional, because you're not good enough, because you cannot do anything in life and you need to be in this relationship, then you're being too hard on yourself, and then you're not allowing yourself to heal because you have got stuck into a victim space where you're feeling so sorry for yourself. And if you're going to feel sorry for yourself, you are sending a message to a person that I'm at your mercy, and that's not going to help you. You might think that it's not doing anything to you. You might think that my being silent, my being taking this abuse, my being avoiding the conflict, or I being in this this victim space where I'm like, where you feel, oh, I'm the unlucky one, my karma, my life, oh, this is the way, it's been designed for me. Then trust me, every night that you sleep, your subconscious is carrying this message from you. Your subconscious is continuously telling your body that you cannot rise above being a victim. You need support. You are crippled. You need to hold on to something. You do not have the strength. You are the weakest one. You are good for nothing. These are the messages that subconscious is every day receiving and processing. Now, maybe the first day subconscious is going to discard it and throw it out of your body. Second day, maybe again. Third day, maybe it'll come out as stool, as gas, as urine, as fourth day it'll start to come out as maybe sweat. Fifth day, maybe as tears. Maybe a few more days as tears. But there will be a point when subconscious will start to understand. Subconscious mind, 92% of your mind, where all your memories, all your emotions, all your unresolved, unprocessed traumas are stored, all your fears and all your pain are stored. Now, these are not stored in your mind. These are taken into your mind and then pushed into your body for storage as energy. But each emotion, if not dealt with, is going to generate so many thoughts, and each thought is a reality. Each thought is a powerful force which is going to create a certain kind of charge in your body, which means if every day you are having these kind of thoughts that I'm good for nothing, I'm the victim here, I'm at his mercy, her mercy, they can do whatever they want because they're the more powerful one, they're the more strong one, then you are allowing these thoughts to create that kind of charge in your body, which means more and more of this is going to happen to you. And at night, your subconscious is going to take this as a very important information, something that requires priority, that is very important and needs to stay active every day, which means it needs to be your reality every day. Which means no matter how much you want, you will not be able to take that first step towards moving out of this abusive relationship. Don't hold yourself responsible. Don't feel guilty. These are very, very heavy emotions, very low frequency energy if you were to understand it as energy. It takes a while to heal. It takes a while to heal from such a trauma. And if you're not able to move out, maybe you need to look beyond that relationship and understand what is it in this relationship that is triggering my inability to move out of this relationship. And you will be surprised to find maybe answers in your childhood. I have patients who come to me with so many cases of sexual abuse, domestic violence, in their relationship, or sexual abuse at the hands of primary caregivers or others. And in many cases, the way they have dealt with it is by forgetting about it. And many of them have dealt it by going strong about it, in the sense, when I say strong, it's a good thing, but how they look at strong is, don't deal with it, forget it, it happened, it happens to everybody. I'm not going to get affected by it. Just because you say you're not going to get affected by it doesn't mean you're not affected by it. If you have dealt with that trauma in the sense why it happened, how you were not responsible for it, all these aspects of that trauma, then you'll be able to release it, and the strength that comes then is very different. So it's very, very important to first not hold yourself responsible if you're in an abusive relationship, if you're going through physical abuse. Also understand your physical abuse somewhere is getting stored inside you. So if you're having any health conditions, if you have developed certain kind of health conditions, then do not ignore it. Sit down and talk to your body and say, I want to understand, what are you storing? What is it that you're storing? If you're in an abusive relationship and you're not able to move out, you can seek help of a counselor, you can seek help of your doctor. You can seek help of conventional therapy, you can seek help of behavioral therapies, any kind of psychotherapies, but you can also try energy therapy and hypnotherapy, because in this therapy alone, one looks into 92% of subconscious, where actually the root cause of your trauma is stored. This is where you can actually release all your trauma and get the strength to heal from this abusive relationship, and hopefully move out of it to start a new heal journey for yourself. Stay tuned in to understand how trauma of love, trauma of romantic relationships are stored in our body and how we can heal from it. Love and light.